Yo, what's up, people? How y'all doing out there? Yeah, I just wanted to go live real quick. Because CPI data is coming up this week. Um, we gonna talk about it. We gonna have a review of what's going on in the markets and the different companies. And if anybody wants to come up and talk about any kind of financial activity that they've been seeing going on, I'm gonna open the panel up if anybody wants to come up. But yeah, we gonna get right into it. I'm gonna play a little couple songs so we could get this started. See if we could get some people up in here, and if not, I'll just go into my show. Yeah. So with that being said, let's get it.
Yeah. Sure y'all know who it is. Go. Yo, hey yo, I get the girls wet like Cocoa Keys. I'm getting money, trying to get these Cocoa Keys. I got the game in a chokehold squeeze. The whip got a few horses, like 100 polo. I used to wear that, now I'm in my logo G's, that's money makers. Feel free to promo please, hey yo I burn stacks. Get on my job with this work to get what I earn back like return tax. I've been grinding like 15 years and now the glory came. About to do a feature with B Tiller and Tory Lanez. I could talk about girls that make the story change. The death, money and drugs and how the 40 bang. I was raised up in nonsense. I haven't listened to my mom since, but now words weighing heavy on my conscience. I keep serving these fiends until my palms tense. She told me get out the game before my arms pinch. With them handcuffs and I'm sitting on that hard bench. I got a thing for flipping, watching that hard wrench. Moving deep out of old defense and offense. Yeah, I can rap, I can make hits. My metaphors all make sense. If it ain't about $1, don't make sense. I be all about this cake like cake mix. You want some fake shit, y'all niggas acting, so take 6 or even 7 out the 8 clip. Count it up. 9 times out of 10 your bitch basic, but you want some bass shit. I pimp hoes like E40 on that bass shit. It's simple, I meet shorty on some day shit. Now I'm always in a box like MJ kicks. Hold up, get impatient and be a patient. Tryna flex for a bitch and get your facelift like bars on the weight bench. Put you in the basement. I'm trying to get a lot of keys like maintenance. I got a little more than a quarter like 28 cents, but I'm working on.
I believe in money, power, and respect. First you get the money, then you get the motherfucking power. After you get the fucking power, motherfuckers will respect. Money, power, respect, what you need in life. Money, power, respect, eating right. Money, power, respect, money, power, respect. Money, power,
hey yo, my whole clique bout it. We take yours while you pout about it.
The last one left, let my cash invest in stock. Came a long way from blasting, checks on blocks. Went from Seiko to Rolex, owning acres. From the projects with no chips to large cake dough.
You wanna know what's more important than throwing
What's
away
up,
money?
Barbie girl? I see you.
Credit. You ever wonder why Jewish people own all the property in America? That's how they did it. Financial freedom, my only hope. Fuck living rich and dying broke. I bought some artwork for $1 million.
Hey, Barbie girl, you can hear it?
Worth $2 million. Few years later, that shit worth $8 million. I can't wait to get this shit to my children. Y'all think it's bougie, I'm like, it's fine. But I'm trying to give you $1 million worth of game for $9.99. Turn a 2 to a 4, 4 to an 8.
What's up, True Essence? Appreciate y'all pulling up. Can you hear it?
Party out of Cancun, fucking with the Coinbase Pro, got Zcash, fucking with the Robinhood out, got a free bag, and I'm on the blockchain, burning on blockchain, octane, chilling at the house game, then I hit the trap spot, just get some bags off, 20K, and a little down there, mad off, all points in the red, I'ma get them half off, a young nigga, hit a lick, selling piece half off, I'ma go to Mars on niggas, I'ma blast off, I'ma hit Finney in the mall, I'ma cash out.
Rich ass nigga probably got Bitcoin, scary ass nigga better wait they turn, grandma on dime, man I love my girl, you better think to it for your life get burned. Poor more. I got the end. Cause she control, have it beginning. Yeah, I win it. No, I ain't finished. She wanna jeopardize my whole way of living.
All right, that was just a little intro I made about the investing, you know. But yeah, we gonna get right into it. It ain't gonna be long. We got the CPI data coming out. For those of you don't know what that is, that's a consumer price index. I appreciate you guys for pulling up the support. You know, a lot of people like to watch the replay when I go live, so I just get right into the show and get it over with. Cause these are topics that, you know, I don't come in here with the bullshit all the time, so I don't get a lot of people pulling up. But for those of you that are here that want to see what's going on, I'm going to talk to you today about the CPI data and Bitcoin, what's going on with BlackRock, and yeah, we're gonna get into it. So for those, I like to share my screen so y'all can see what's going on. What the hell is this? Turn that off. I don't know what that is. So the CPI data, let's see what the CPI data is first of all, so people can understand about that. All right, I'm showing it on my screen. My what I'm looking up, this is CPI data because it means consumer price index, right? The consumer price index measures the monthly change in prices paid by U.S. consumers. A consumer is somebody that buys some shit. The Bureau of Labor Statistics calculates the CPI as weighted average of price for a basket of goods and services. But basically, look at what this say. The CPI is one of the most popular measures of inflation and deflation, right? So right now we going through inflation in the economy, and this data that is gonna determine whether or not the Federal Reserve is gonna continue to raise interest rates. When they raise the interest rates, they're raising the rates on the money that you borrow from like credit cards, loans, and shit like that. This is the number they use to determine whether we are in an inflationary period or a deflationary period, right? Say the CPI report uses a different survey methodology, price samples, and index weights that the producer price index, which measures the change in the prices received by U.S. producers of goods and services. So all of this is telling you is these numbers, they're going to use it, right, out of these type of categories. Let me see down here. All right, it goes up here. Housing, rent, healthcare, the average amount of that money that people are paying. Matthew, what up, Matthew? Appreciate you pulling up. You know, I appreciate you guys, man. Y'all. I told y'all only come on when some news is about to come up. It's news coming up soon. All right, so we understand that the CPI data is data that the government uses for the Federal Reserve when they want to raise interest rates. All right, this number is coming out on, all right, got this article right here. It's coming very soon, right? It's coming out. You see this Jerome Powell right here. This the guy that controls America's money. This guy right here. It's the Federal Reserve. The Federal Reserve is not a federal entity. It's a privately owned bank, okay? And that privately owned bank controls America's money supply, right? And they are going to use this CPI data, the Consumer Price Index. It will be released at 8:30 a.m. on Thursday, January 12th, this week. That's why you see Biz coming on live talking about this shit. Because those of you that want to understand this shit, we need to know what's coming up on January 12th. So if you're not invested in this CPI data will directly result into the market's movements. Okay, the markets. When I say the markets, I'm talking about the stock market. I'm talking about your S&P 500, the Dow Jones, and the NASDAQ, and all of the major indices. All right, we're gonna go over some companies that people could be investing in. So the details will be coming out January 12th, it said, given the details on the inflation picture for the month of December. So what these numbers are lagging. They lagging indicators. So they're going to tell us what happened in December, and that's going to come out on January 12th. Now, if the CPI number is high, they're going to likely raise interest rates, right? When they raise interest rates, we've been getting 0.75 basis points. That means less than 1%, 0.75, which is pretty high, right? The target inflation is supposed to be 2.5% of your money. When I say inflation, I'm talking about your money. The way money is created, all right, every year, your money loses 2.5% of its value, right? But we are on a fast track. I think it's up to like 7% or almost 9% of inflation. That means last year or a couple years ago, the amount of money that you're spending is you're losing money by. That's why I don't like when people put a lot of money in a bank and just let it sit there, because slowly over time your money loses value with time, right? So that's why anybody with wealth, they want to invest their money or a portion of their money so their money can grow with inflation. That's why you put your money in the stock market or investments, housing, real estate, property, land, things like that, assets, right? We don't want to buy a lot of liabilities unless you got throwaway money, right? That's when you spend the money at the mall and shit like that. You know, you go do shit like that with it. But if you have a substantial amount of money, you want it to grow with inflation. You don't want to just sit your money in the bank, because as you can see, the prices go up every year, which causes your cash to burn. That's why a lot of people say cash is trash. I'm about to take a sip of this Patron right now. Hold on. All right. Whew. So with that being said, we understand that the CPI is coming out Thursday at 8:30 in the morning. Now, they keep these type of topics away from us, right? We don't understand what's going on with this, but all you got to do is pull up and ask questions, and I'm going to give you all the answers I can. If I can't find the answers, I will look for them. We can look for them together, right? This is the only way we're going to get any kind of knowledge about this shit, is if people start paying attention to this shit. That's why we mix it in, right? I come to the bullshit because I'm with the bullshit, but then I want people to come here so we could get a little education on finances and how money work for our kids' sake, right? That's what I'm here for, right? Everybody has a role, and this is my role. So I'm playing my role. I'm going to let y'all play y'all role, do y'all thing on y'all channels, and then I'm going to come through and do my thing, right? This is my thing right here. So I appreciate y'all for pulling up. Ashkero in the building. And yeah, I want to make one of you guys a moderator just in case, but I had to do that when I turn the live. I don't know how to do it while I'm going. I bet you Barbie Girl probably know, because she has a channel. Matt probably know too. Loud sipping ass nigga. Fuck out of here. You know, yeah. So this is what's going on in the economy. That's why you see me coming on. This week, Thursday, they're going to announce these numbers. All right. So we know that's under control, right? With the CPI data. If that number comes in hot, they're going to raise interest rates. I want to see them raise it by 0.50%. Right now, let me tell you guys something. Once they start not raising interest rates and lowering interest rates, that's when we're going to have a blast off in the stock market. The market is going to start going up and up. But you don't want to buy it once that happens. You want to average in slowly now. Now, I can show you that when I go over here to this screen. Let me make sure it's still showing my screen. All right, this is my brokerage account that I just throw my throwaway money in. I think my son coming in just now. He just got his driver's license, motherfucker. Today, his first day with his driver's license. Motherfucker got his driver's license. He took his car, took the car to the movies, and you know, I let him take out his little girlfriend. They went to the movies, and he's been driving around going to basketball practice and shit like that. You know, he deserves that. Hold on, another Patron sip. Ooh, that shit strong. So this is my account right now. I come on here and I'm more transparent than a lot of people with their money. As you can see, I'm down $10,000. Right. This is about $20,000 in this account. And if anybody been following my channel, as you can see, my ownership where it say quantity is going up. I slowly just keep buying. This is one of my favorite companies to invest in. It's called CleanSpark. All right, they mine Bitcoin. What the hell you doing, man? You had fun? Look, hold on, I'm on live, but I feel you though, driving around and shit. Boss nigga, huh? Who you went to the movies with, little nigga? It's none of my business, but I feel you though, but it is my business though. But hold on, let's talk about this markets real quick, and then I'm gonna come holler at you. All right, so when as you can see, I got CleanSpark. I have now 4,104 shares. Last time I had like 3,500. The average price is $2.10. You see where it say last price? That's the last price this stock was worth. And the average price of it that I paid for, where it say my average price is $4.50. So that's why you see I'm down $9,900 on this position. Then this one right here is just Shiba Inu. That's my little moonshot position. I put a little bit of money right there. And as you can see, I'm gaining ownership. I'm not worried about today. That's why I'm not worried about this money right here. I don't care if it go to zero, because this money is not affecting my day-to-day life. You know, I just been averaging in slowly over time. Let me see if it'll show. Well, how did I get to the part where it shows? Oh, it's up here. Count details. Let's see. See how it just say bought. Then I sold a little Shiba and bought more CleanSpark, right? Because the price is going down. See? And when you see this red, that means I bought some, right? I put $27. See what I'm saying? Put $400. I bought, and then I don't know if it'll let me go down. Let me see. Yeah, it goes down, and you can see the amount money I'm putting here is not a lot, right? $200, $125, $50, right? $100. It shows the dates and all of that shit. When as you can scroll back far as you can see, you know what I'm saying? When it say Arch Deposit, that's what I'm putting money in. $80 here, $20, $150, $125. Slowly. This is throwaway money, right? The money that I would use to buy sneakers with, the money that I would use to buy bullshit with, is what I'm putting into this position that I care about, right? The money that that I don't care about, but I care about this company. I feel like in the future, the company will be bigger than what it is now, right? The growth of this company is being substantial. We could talk about that a little bit. Let's talk about the different companies that I like. I go on Yahoo Finance. It tells you a little bit about the news in the market and what's going on, right? These companies right here, this ChargePoint, this is a company I really like. We can click and look on it. Let's see what it's talking about. ChargePoint, right? So this company is around $9 a share, right? So what's that telling me is, where do I think this company is going to be in the future? Well, we need to know what this company do. This company is a big company in the charging stations, right? I'm very big on the charging stations, the infrastructure, because as you can see, if you're not looking and paying attention, every 3 cars is a Tesla. Every 4 cars is an electric vehicle of some sort. They got the Mustang electric vehicle. They got all of these different electric vehicles. And where are they going to charge? I went to the mall the other day and I saw some ChargePoint charging stations in the mall, in the parking lot, right? I'm thinking to myself, holy shit, just watch when 90% of the cars is driving around out here electric, right? And that might not happen for the next 5 or 6 years, 7 years, 10 years, right? So we want to be on the front end of this. Why not own a little bit of this company right here at $9? What happened when this company is $30 and you got 1,000 shares? You done invested $10,000 in this company over time, right? Not all in one day. That's not how we invest. You know, we invest little by little. This is one of a nicer company that I think will be good. This is what I would do. You know, I'm not telling nobody what to do. Anything here is for educational and entertainment purposes only. I'm not encouraging anybody to buy anything, right? I'm just giving my ideas and my thoughts, right? So don't you go suing me with this shit, right? So when we look at all this, we thinking about the future, right? This is a good company. You got more company. Let me see another one. over here, right? Where's the other companies at? We're gonna go right here and look at some more different companies. We got Clean Spark. That's one of my favorite companies. $2 a share. I got a whole bunch. Apple, Apple. That's right here. I went to the mall today. Apple store always packed to the door, right? They always got some new product. Everybody, you got to have a damn appointment to go into the store, right? So Apple is the biggest company in the world, right? By market cap, not by price. That will confuse a lot of people. The market cap of Apple. Let's go look at Apple. Dollar cost averages, yes, aka throwaway money, right? This is a good comment, Ashkero. All right. Dollar cost average, aka throwaway money. Facts, right? So if you look at this company here called Apple, we all know who Apple is. If you look right here, see where it says market cap? It's $2 trillion market cap. This is the biggest company in the world, right? Then you say, Biz, how come this is the biggest company, but it's only $100 some a share, and you got other companies that's cost more per share? That's just telling you how many shares are in the float, right? The amount of shares they have to go around. They have a lot of shares in Apple, right? They keep splitting Apple shares. That's why the price is so low. But the market cap determines the size of the company. If you wanted to go buy Apple right now, you have to have $2 trillion to buy the company. That's what the market cap is. The total worth of the whole company, right? Right here, the market cap. And that's Apple's market cap, right? And everything is down. This company had almost a $3 trillion market cap, but it losing some money off the market cap because of inflation, right? So inflation is driving the market up. I mean the market down. So that's why we want to know what's happening on Thursday, whether the inflation is going to be high or low. Because if inflation comes in high, they're going to likely raise the interest rates a little bit more than we want them to. They're going to probably guarantee they're going to raise the interest rates, but the market want to see 50 or lower. It don't want to see 75. If it sees 75, the market is going to come down. If you see 50, the market might stay neutral or go up a little bit. If you see like 25.25 basis point rate hike on Thursday, when this number come out, then the market is going to go up, right? If you see them raise interest rates and leave it flat, the market is going to go up crazy. If you see them lower interest rates, we're going to have a big day in the market, and I'm going to be making good money on that, right? This is one of the last things I want to talk about. Anybody have any companies they have a concern about before I get into Bitcoin? Because I'm going to talk to you a little bit about Bitcoin. You guys need to know the biggest financial institution just made a move in Bitcoin, and we all need to be paying attention to that shit. Because if they're buying, we need to be understanding why these motherfuckers buying this shit and why I'm not. Does anybody have anything they want to ask about any company right here? Meta. If you see Meta on the list, that's Facebook, right? We go over here. Meta, that's Facebook. Then you got Google, Netflix. We all know Netflix, right? Any companies you guys have an idea on you want to talk about or no? Because like I said, you say have to do it from a separate device. What you talking about, Matt? What you got to do? You talking to somebody in the chat? What up, Matt? No, I don't know. I want to answer anybody's question. Hey, I appreciate you guys coming. When is the CPI data coming out? Thursday. CPI data is coming out Thursday right here. Right here. Put this back up on the screen for you, Ash Gero. The consumer price index will release at 8:30 a.m. on Thursday, January 12th, right? That's when the numbers are coming out for the CPI data. The interest rate hike won't come out in January. It'll come out February. It's a lagging indicator. But this to give the market a good idea on what's going to happen, right? And that's how you invest, right? I'm buying. I don't give a fuck what it do. Every week, I'm averaging money into this shit because now, as you see, I'm down 10 bands, right? I don't care because in the future, I might be up 100 grand, 200 grand. This ain't my money. It's for my kids. This is what I do instead of wasting all my money, right? That's what I'm trying to help everybody do. We don't want to just throw money away and just be consumers our whole life. We want to be owners of assets and properties and businesses and shit like that. How do you grow your wealth? This is how you grow your wealth, right? Okay. What the market cap means the total worth of a business. Facts. That's the truth. Now, I want you guys to see this. Now, that Clean Spark company I'm telling you about, that company mines Bitcoin, so they are in the business of Bitcoin. Now, look what BlackRock has done. BlackRock is the biggest, the biggest financial asset manager in the world. It's called BlackRock. These motherfuckers got so much money, it looked like a calculator error. And I ain't playing with you, right? BlackRock. Look what it say. BlackRock makes Bitcoin eligible investment to $15 billion fund. Right here, BlackRock, the world's largest asset manager, is adding Bitcoin as an eligible investment to its flagship global allocation fund, which is one of the most preferred vehicles for ordinary and passive investors. This news, January 7th, 2023. What's today's date? Don't nobody mind me asking. Today is January 7th. Look at the headline. BlackRock, the big dog, right? They making Bitcoin eligible to $15 billion fund that they have. Why the fuck you don't own no Bitcoin? And these fuckers are look at what they doing. You want to ask questions? For what? Big dogs buying this shit. What the fuck question you need to know? What question you need to know? Right? Why they buying this shit? Guess what? I'm buying this shit. I'm buying more Clean Spark. Because Clean Spark is my Bitcoin play. Right? If I show you the news on Clean Spark, they mining like 22 Bitcoins a day. Right? It's a leverage play on Bitcoin. So if the price of Bitcoin skyrocket, Clean Spark stock price gonna skyrocket. When Bitcoin go down, Clean Spark stock gonna go down. It's a direct play on Bitcoin, indirect. Instead of owning the actual Bitcoin, I own the mining company that mines the Bitcoin, right? Their average price of Bitcoin is like $11,000. So it cost them $11,000 to make one Bitcoin. Bitcoin price is around $16,000. If anybody been paying attention to the price of Bitcoin, it been at $16,000 for like 3 months. So to me, it's showing stability, right? People keep saying it's going down, but that's bullshit. It's not going down, right? It's been going up. It started off at less than a penny. So it's going up. It's $16,000 today. If you would have bought back then, you'll be a millionaire now. But look what the big dog doing. You see? Is anybody paying attention? The big dogs is putting money into this shit. So why don't you own any again? You got to ask some more dumbass questions. Like, what is Bitcoin? Da, 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 da. How about this? How about you buy them Jordans and then ask questions, right? How about you own a little bit and then start asking questions? Everybody else owning it. The big dogs owning it. You don't think these motherfuckers did their research? Why the fuck they put it into a $15 billion fund? Nobody paying attention? Then when your kids is 25, when your kids is 26, and they like, why you ain't buying no Bitcoin? You like, looking dumb in the face when I'm sitting here telling you, look at the headline. A company filing shows that the move enabled BlackRock to allocate part of the fund's $15 billion to cash-settled Bitcoin futures traded on the commodity exchange and registered with the CFTC. Global allocation funds adopt a fully managed investment policy utilizing U.S. and foreign equity, debt, and money market securities, the combination of which are varied from time to time in response to economic trends. In normal market conditions, the primary fund invests at least 70% of its total assets in the securities of a corporate and governmental issuers. Based on its past performance, it delivered a 5-year annualized return total of 10% and ranks in the top third amongst its category peers. So the top third investment fund is buying Bitcoin. Why you not? For your personal life. Why you don't own none? You gonna keep asking me dumbass questions? Like, yo, what is Bitcoin? All right, check this out. Buy the shit and then worry about the shit later. Ask questions later. Right? That's what I'm doing. But I already did more research. But I'm telling you, don't put 10. I'm not coming on here telling you to put $1 million in this shit. I'm telling you, store away money. Right? Money you gonna blow in the casino. Money you gonna blow on this new purse. This new hair extensions. Money dudes gonna go blow on 2-3 pounds of weed. Right? It's a waste of money. Not a waste, but you don't have to buy 2-3 pounds. You could buy an ounce. The shit is legal in most states. What are you buying all this extra weed for? Right? Think about what I'm saying. Think about what I'm saying. It's not for today. It's for the future. Right? We're going to go over here and I'm going to pull up this right here just to let you know how real this is. Right? Bitcoin is a joke. I want you to see this. This article came out. I always go to this. This is a major article that I saw and I couldn't believe it. I want you guys to pay attention. Bitcoin is a joke. This article came out November 6, 2013. Bitcoin is a joke. This is what they were saying in 2013. Right? You see that, right? Bitcoin, this is in 2013. We're going to go back in time. Right? No thanks. Get this shit off my screen, man. They always want to give you some ads and shit. Right? Bitcoin is back in the news as a digital currency has surged to new all-time highs. Yo, I love this shit, man. You heard? Y'all gotta feel me on this. It say the digital currency has surged to new all-time highs. What's up, Clarence Branks? Appreciate you pulling up, man. All right. This is 2013. This article came out when they said Bitcoin was a joke. I want you guys to pay attention to this. It is back in the news as the digital currency has surged to new all-time highs in recent weeks, right? Listen. A few weeks ago, it was just above $100. Today, it's over $260. Hello? They say it's crashing. The people say it's crashing. They dumb. I'm not stupid. I'm watching it go up. They say it's crashing. That shit ain't crashing. That shit is not crashing. In 2013, they was calling it a joke because it went from $100 to $260. And people say this surge has prompted whoever this clown is, Timothy Washington, to ask whether those who have called it a bubble in the past should retract and admit they were wrong. It said, I'm not totally sure if I called it a bubble, but I have spoken negatively of it. And I'll say that I still think it's a joke. Look, I still think it's a joke and it's probably in a bubble. Right? They think this shit is a joke in 2013. What's the price? $100. And then they said, today it's over $260. Yo, I got news for you. Whether you bought it at $100, $260, $500. You want to know the price of Bitcoin today? Anybody guess? Anybody guess the price of Bitcoin today? What's the price of Bitcoin today? Does anybody in the chat know? What's up, Black? See you. I see you in here. Anybody in the chat know the price of Bitcoin today? Right? This is what I'm trying to get you guys to see. This shit ain't no joke. The shit going up. You just got to slowly average your money into it. Right? Slowly, over time. Let me see. We're going to go back to this. I'm going to show you what the price of Bitcoin today is. Because I haven't seen nobody put it in the chat. The price of Bitcoin today. Look. $16,945. Anybody see this? That's the price of Bitcoin today. It went up to $67,000 and it came down to 16,000. And people say it's crashing. I just showed you proof of an article where it say Ashkero in the building. What's up, Miss Nene? I appreciate you pulling up. I just showed you an article where it says that Bitcoin was a joke when it was at $260. What? The joke is on who? Every fucking body that didn't buy it, listening to them fucking people, right? Right now they saying it's crashing because if you look at the chart, it was this say the 52-week range. That means the range it been in the past year was 48,000. Yo, come on, man. 200. If anytime you put $260 into something and you return 48,000, you the fucking man. You just hit the jackpot, right? Anybody agree with that? Now imagine if you'd have bought 10, 20, 30 Bitcoin. If you was buying Bitcoin every week, slowly averaging your money in there, you would be up like a fucking cup right now. Ain't that right? Right? All right. All them dumbass sneakers and shit you got in your closet would be worth a lot of money. And now the headline's saying the same thing it was saying back then. Bitcoin is a joke. Guess what? Biz doing. I'm slowly buying this shit. Because what happens in 10 years, 10 more years, when I told you that article came out, 2013. So what happened in 2033 when Bitcoin sitting at $100,000 and people had a chance to buy it at $100 for one? That shit sitting at 100,000. You're going to look like a fucking idiot, right? Now, what happens if it crashes? That's why Biz tell you to put throwaway money in it. Money you don't care about, right? Instead of fucking buying all a bunch of dumb shit, let me get 100. You don't have to buy $16,000 Bitcoin. You could put $100 in there. Next week, put 100 more. Next week, you got a light bill due. Don't put shit. The week after that, put $50 in. Consistency. Slow walk this motherfucker. When it goes down, you buy more. You get it for a cheaper price. When it goes up, you kind of slow the buying. Because when it going up, people making money like a motherfucker, they going to sell, the shit going to crash. It's like a roller coaster, right? But the roller coaster is constantly going up and to the right. They're going to scare you with the headlines talking shit. It's going down, this and that. It's not going to be nowhere in the next 10 years. I think they're fucking full of shit. What do you think? Right? I wish I'd have bought Bitcoin. I wish that all them dumbass packs I was buying, all that weed I was buying, trying to sell the weed, I wish I just bought Bitcoin. Right? Patron bait. Take another sip of this Patron. Shit, boy. Right? Black True Essence, Ashkero. People coming in, please hit the like button. Yes, please do that so we can get this out. You know, Biz don't come on here for long. I just want to come on once in a while. I don't care nothing about. I told you, don't fucking donate too much money to me, man. Put your money into the markets. I'd rather you do that when it comes to my channel. That's how you support my channel. How you support my channel is you buy yourself some assets. And I'm happy with that. Like I said, everybody got a role, right? Barbie girl in the building. She has a channel. She has an entertainment role. We got KB. He do his thing. You know, you got Lonnie, you got Sis, you got Sister T, you got all these people. They do their thing, entertaining you guys. I'm coming on here with this money talk, right? I want to do this because I know it's a few people that's going to try to listen to me, right? And you're going to make a better path for your kids and in the future. Then you'll understand a little bit more about this dumbass shit that they try to hide from us, right? In this stock market. All the suits, all the ties, they all motherfuckers got that bag. They don't want to tell us how to get the bag, right? This is not a get rich quick scam. You're not going to get money like this overnight. Remember, it took 10 years for Bitcoin to go from 260 to what it was, 67,000. It didn't do that shit overnight. But I tell you what, it's going to have another run. And when it has that next run, where you going to be at? On the outside looking in like a dumbass? I'm telling you guys, slowly walk that money into here. That's what I'm doing. I'm slowly walking this bitch, right? And I prove that every time I buy this fucking CleanSpark shit right here, right? Let me see my positions. We can go here. CleanSpark, boom. I got 4,000 shares of this bitch at $2 a share. Anybody gotta know how to do math? What happens when this shit hit $10 a share? You know this position gonna be worth $40,000. Know how to count? Every share you have times the share price, right? It equals the amount of money, right? So for every share you have, when this bitch go up $1, you make $1. I got 4,100 shares. So if this stock price hits $10 a share, this position will be worth $41,000, right? Right now I'm down 10,000. But if it gets back to $4.52, I break even. That's how much ownership I have, right? The current price is only like $2 off from the average price where I bought it at. So if it get back up to here, I break even, right? So I want to buy more shares as I can while it's down at $2. So I'm not going to let my lights get cut off in my house, in my cave. I'm not going to fucking dump all my money in here and just be a broke joke. But I'm going to continue slowly buying this bitch because this is a direct result of Bitcoin. Let me see if I could pull up some news on this shit so you can understand why I'm buying this shit. Captain Wolf in the building. If anybody got any questions or anything, type them shits because I want to answer. I'm talking about credit, all that. I got an 800 credit score. I can help you with that, right? If you got any investment ideas, I can help you with that. If you want to talk about any different company, we could go through that. You know what I'm saying? Because there's news and shit like that on these companies. Let me see if I could. I want to find some news, recent news on CleanSpark to show you why I buy this bitch. Where is this company? Let me see. You won't pull up nothing? Nah, fuck that. It's on here somewhere. Let me see. Let me see if Moderna. You know who this is. This the company that got that thing. Look. Chinese made mRNA vaccine starts trial production. You see this shit? I made a lot of money off Moderna. I made a lot of money. This stock, when I first saw it, it was like $30. Right now it's $180. I seen it go as high as $450 a share for this shit when that goddamn vaccine came out here. That was the company. It was a few companies that had the vaccine, and this was one of them. And I made a lot of money off this bitch because I pay attention to the news, right? We all could have did that. Let me see. I want to find some news on this shit, man. Why it won't show me? I know it will. It will show me. I just gotta find it. Anybody have any questions, man? Comments, concerns? Y'all got anything going on in y'all life as far as y'all credit score? Don't be ashamed. You know, we could talk about it. I dropped the link. Anybody want to pull up? Let me know. We could talk. We could have a discussion. Whatever y'all want to talk about. That's what I'm here for. Let me see something. I bet. Google. I know it's on this watch list somewhere. I'm gonna find this bitch. And we're going to read some news on this shit. ChargePoint right there. We could read some news on that. Lucid Motors. This is a company that do electric vehicles. This is ticker symbol LCID, right? Do you guys know how to get brokerage accounts? You get this Webull. This is what I got right here. I want you guys to download this shit. It's free to download. They're going to have a questionnaire. I want you to fill out for a margin or cash account, right? I have a margin account. Margin just simply means credit. I wouldn't recommend you guys going into margin right now. It said where you buy Bitcoin from. Bam, black. You want to go on. I have not Coinbase. I have crypto.com. You buy it on the crypto.com platform and then you transfer it to the DeFi wallet. If you pull up your phone right now, right, and you go on crypto.com, that's a good exchange to buy it on. You could buy it on Webull too. You could buy Bitcoin on this shit too, right here. On this brokerage app right here. They sell Bitcoin on here too. Marathon Digital, that's another Bitcoin miner. You need to download Webull. What's up, Don Dermoody? I don't want to pronounce your name wrong. I don't mean nothing by that. Don Dermoody. It sounds like that's what it means. I mean, that's what it say. So you want to go on to Webull. Webull, you can buy Bitcoin on there. You can buy Bitcoin on crypto.com. I have a lot of Crowcoin, but crypto.com is a platform where you buy all your crypto tokens. You could buy fucking Bitcoin on Cash App, right? My nigga, if you got black, if you got Cash App, you could buy Bitcoin. When you send them motherfuckers Cash App, Bitcoin is on there. You could buy Bitcoin right on Cash App. Think about what I'm telling you. Bitcoin is everywhere. They talking about the shit crashing. Yo, slowly buy that shit. Like, if I send you guys Cash App, you won't get no Cash Apps from me. You could ask Sister T. I sending Sister T, when I was giving Sister T money, I was sending her Bitcoin. She was like, she came on her live one day talking about, what the fuck is this Bitcoin shit? I don't know nothing about this shit. Why are you sending me this? What I'm supposed to do with this? Right? I was sending people Bitcoin. If I send you a donation or something like that, it's going to be Bitcoin. I'm looking for goddamn CleanSpark on this bitch. I want to show you the news, what's going on, why I keep buying this shit. Where's the search button? Boom. Let me just go up here and search this shit. Who makes Bitcoin? Nobody. It's a blockchain. It's a non-centralized currency. It's like gold. It's all like digital gold. If you want to talk about that, we could go right into that, Miss Dawn. I need you to understand what Bitcoin is. CleanSpark makes Bitcoin. They mine it. Mining Bitcoin is not like you see. Here we go. See, CleanSpark mines 464 Bitcoin in the month of December. Right here, you say CleanSpark's releases is mining update. They say the production drops, but it's a reason for that. The reason for that, they had bad weather in Georgia. All of these facilities, CleanSpark's facilities in Georgia, right? CleanSpark surpasses hash rate of 6.6 exahash. The company is projecting to hit 16 exahash by the end of 2023. They just continue growing the exahash. Okay, when you mine a Bitcoin, they use computers and algorithms to mine. Once the computer get a block, they get rewarded a Bitcoin for getting a block, right? It's all computer digital shit, right? And the company got a bunch of fucking computers and they fucking use that shit. Like, that's how they mine Bitcoin. Not back in the day when they were mining gold and they go in caves and shit and dig for gold. That's not what they doing. With Bitcoin, they use computers and they use energy and shit. And they take the computers and solve the blockchain, right? And the blockchain is a ledger, like a graph with all the different transactions on it. You could track it like that, right? But no government owns this shit. It's owned by no government. It's a digital currency, right? We could go on here, right? Check this out. Boom. I'm about to pull this up for you guys. Watch this. What is Bitcoin? This is what you guys need to be doing. Right? Same way I did this shit, you could do this. Right? It is going to tell you what the fuck Bitcoin is. Right? Go on here and you read. Instead of looking at so much fuck shit, right? That ain't making you no money. Look into this shit. Ashkiro just made a comment. And Ashkiro be on it. Dawn Demurdy, I would say Bitcoin is a decentralized digital currency. It's like digital gold. No government or institution controls the price. That is a fact, right? The price is controlled by the community, right? So we're going to go over here. Bitcoin is the first and most widely recognized cryptocurrency. It enables peer-to-peer exchange of value in the digital realm, though, through the use of decentralized protocol, cryptography, whatever the fuck that word is, crypto some shit, and a mechanism to achieve global consensus on the state of periodically updated public transaction ledger called a blockchain, right? Practically speaking, Bitcoin is a form of digital money that exists independently of any government, state, or financial institution. Number two, it can be transferred globally without the need for a centralized intermediary. That means a bank, right? So I could transfer you Bitcoin if you was in China without going through a bank or a wiring or anything like that. Just pass you Bitcoin, right? It has a known monetary policy that arguably cannot be altered, right? At a deeper level, Bitcoin can be described as a political, philosophical, and economic system. This is thanks to the combination of technical features it integrates the wide array of participants and stakeholders it involved in the process for making change to the protocol. Bitcoin can refer to the Bitcoin software protocol as well to the monetary user, which goes by the ticker symbol BTC. It was launched in 2009. It is now a globally traded financial asset, right? BlackRock is buying it and all that, right? This right here tell you more about the Bitcoin. What is Bitcoin used for? The basic features, right? Why not buy some? Why let them own every goddamn thing? Why you can't own a little bit, right? Kids might thank you later. They might not, but who gives a fuck? Because you using throwaway money. You don't have to use, you could buy this in portion. Anybody got Cash App? I want you to go on your Cash App, right? It got a section on there that say Bitcoin. You could put $10 in Bitcoin. You don't got to put a bunch of fucking money over there. You put $10 this week. Next week you buy $10 more, right? That's money you're not going to miss, right? If you are living check to check, you got to do something else anyway. You got to get another hustle anyway, right? You can't just be fucking bullshitting. You're going to be broke anyway, right? If you can't afford to put $10, $20, and it's not like, oh, Biz said $10 going to get me rich. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying the accumulation of $10 would turn into who knows what, right? Your $10 might turn into $3,000 versus your $100,000 might turn into $300,000. The more money you invest, the more money you make, right? Now is the time to be buying while everybody else is scared. I've been buying consistently for the longest, and I'm down money, and I don't care, right? What's up, Dre Day? You see them Niners busting that ass. You see that shit. Dre Day in the building. Anybody have any questions, comments, concerns we could talk about, right? I could open the panel. Y'all could talk about whatever y'all want. This y'all channel. I'm just here, talk about it. Y'all want to bring up some drama shit? Bring it up. Shit, I'll put the link in the chat. You see it on your Cash App. So, right, Cash App, it's a fact. I'm not just making this shit up. Let me show you guys something. Cash App, it's called, let me see, where is it at? Right here, boom. You're going to go to the home, finance home. It's going to show right here, all right? We could look at all these different, Cash App is on the stock market. It's right here, Square. This is Cash App, guys. All that, everybody's talking about hit the Cash App and all this shit. You want to hit the Cash App? Motherfucker, let's own the Cash App. Turn the fuck up in this bitch. Cash App used to be $10. It's $70 right now. That's Square. Square is the company that owns Cash App. So all of you that got Cash App, you know what time it is. Everybody fucking got Cash App. Everybody you see and their mother got Cash App. Cash App Square is invested in Bitcoin. So when you buying Square, you buying Cash App, you buying Bitcoin, you buying all that shit. You know how you do it? You go on the platform Webull, download that, bang, bang, Niner Gang. BlackRock is what again? BlackRock is the biggest goddamn right here. All right, let's go. This is Cash App, right? The total market cap is I got you, Dawn. We're going to talk about that. It's $41 billion, the total company. This is owned by Jack Dorsey. Jay-Z got a piece of this shit. Jay-Z own a piece of this shit, all right? This Square shit. This is where Cash App come into play. Let's look at the max chart. Watch this. Look, over here, $10. Remember I told you that shit? Biz be doing his research, right? $10. Right now it's $68. It went all the way up high as $268. From $10 a share to $268 when this happened, right? When Bitcoin start taking off. Why? Because this is what you call a fintech company, right? It's big. Cash App is, think about what Cash App is doing. It's taking over the game. It's like a bank account, right? Cash App is like a bank. Right? I could send you money. You could send me money. You could send me Bitcoin. I could buy Bitcoin and send it to you at a later date. I could buy Bitcoin and store it all on Cash App. It's a fintech play. Fintech is the future of banking, right? It's another one called SoFi. SoFi is another banking. So BlackRock right here. Dawn, this is for your question. BlackRock, this is the big dogs. BlackRock, listen, for those of you that just came in, BlackRock make this news. Somebody read a date on this bitch. January 7th, 2023 at 12:26 a.m. BlackRock makes Bitcoin eligible investment to $15 billion fund. BlackRock, who is the world's largest asset manager. BlackRock, these are the big dogs. These is motherfuckers own all America right here, bro. They got the most money invested in every company you see. When you see your fucking Cash App, you better believe BlackRock owns some. Facebook, BlackRock is invested in that. BlackRock is invested in all of your fucking companies that you want to think about. BlackRock owns what? The world's largest asset manager is adding Bitcoin as an eligible investment to its flagship. When you got a Mercedes, when you got a BMW, the flagship is what? When they say the flagship sedan, what's that? The 7 Series Beamer. That's the flagship. That's the big dog, right? When the S-Class Mercedes is the flagship Mercedes. It's the big dog, right? The flagship global allocation fund. So what's that? The big dog. The big dog, largest investment manager, is adding Bitcoin as an eligible investment to its big dog global allocation fund. So this big ass investment manager is putting in their biggest, the global allocation fund, the flagship fund that they offer, which is one of the most preferred vehicles for ordinary and passive investors. So that means they're adding it now, right, to their fund. Now, I want to ask you something. Why they ain't been add this shit to their fund when it was $160, when it was $260? Because people called it a fucking joke. People was tripping, right? People was tripping, right? So, guys, you gonna keep fucking tripping, or you gonna just say, you know what? Let me buy a little bit, and I'm gonna put $10 over here, because if it go to zero, I don't care. And the biz is telling you when there's blood in the street, you buy more. So the more that shit go down, the little your $10 go further, right? You could buy more Bitcoin if the price drop and you put $10 more and you get more ownership. Ownership is the key to wealth. Price don't matter. People look at the wrong column. You looking at the money, you gonna fucking lose. You need to look at the price. I mean, the ownership. Ownership beats price any day. Because if, like I said, you look at my shit, I'm down 10 bands, right? That ain't shit. These people down millions of dollars. People got fucking down. It's a guy named Michael Saylor. This some bitch is down goddamn $500 million in Bitcoin. But guess what he's doing? Buying more. He's not worried about the money. He's worried about the investment. He's worried about the ownership, right? Ownership is the key to wealth, not money, right? You use your money and send it out and bring back more money. That's what your money's supposed to do. Not just sit in the bank and collect dust. Because they print money every fucking day. What's this shit? I want to see if I can show you this. Yes, blood. When it's blood in the streets, you buy. I want to see something. What is that shit called? Let me see if I can find it. United N-I-U-N-I-T-E. United States. United States. What is that shit called? It's a calculator. The debt calculator. Let me see. D-E-B-I. Debt calculator. Is it debt clock? Let me see. Debt clock. I want you guys to see this shit in real life. Here we go. That's it. Look at your fucking money. Why you saving it? Look at what it do. Look what's going on. You watching this shit? Can you even read that fucking number? Because I damn sure I gotta probably ask my daughter what's this number. Right here. When you say the United States national debt, it just look at it. Look how fast it's going up. This is the national debt. How much money we in debt? Because out of debt is money formed out of debt, right? Look at this shit. It just fucking Hey, you want to fucking save money, right? You need to make not saying you don't save money, but you don't need more than anytime you got too much money. Look at this shit. We just watched $1 million just fly right past. So if this is $1 million, right? This 900 million, this is billion, this is trillion. So this $31 trillion we in debt and counting. It's just going up. Look, this is what happens every day. The shit never fucking fails. You see this shit? Does anybody see this shit? I tried to get started, and I think I did, but I couldn't understand it. Hold on. And I think I did, but I couldn't understand it and just stopped. Don't stop. Get more invested. Get more understanding. You can understand it, right? You just do more research. Make yourself understand it. It starts in the mind. I encourage you to do more research, right? Look into it. Understand why is BlackRock buying it. You got to understand why they want to buy it and you don't, right? This is the debt calculator. This is how much money you can buy back BlackRock. You can buy BlackRock by opening a brokerage account. Maybe Biz can explains how to open an account. Okay, right? Yes, Webull. See this? Now, I want to show you guys how honest I am, how much I really don't care about anything. I can drop a link to this shit and have you sign up to this shit and they'll send me free stocks and all this bullshit. I don't care nothing about that. This is my brokerage account, right? I'm very transparent. I show it to you. Webull, right? It's this shit right here. Webull. It's a commission. Webull. You can get this app on your phone. You download this shit on your phone, right? It's a free brokerage account. Let me see. They got Bitcoin. Where's the search? I'm gonna search. You could buy certain cryptos on here. They only put the good ones on here. Was it BTC? There's so many there you go. Bitcoin. Boom. See, they got Bitcoin on here. 16,938 yearly. Let's go to daily. The daily chart. This up here, it just means the charts, right? That's the minute chart, 2 minute. We don't care nothing about this shit, right? All we care about is where it's gonna be at in 10 years, right? And you just a little bit, $10. Guys, don't go and put 1,000. If you say, Biz, I got $1,000 invest. Biz gonna say, yo, break that shit up. Break that shit up. Don't put the whole 1,000 in there. I want you to put 200 today and chill and let it see if it go down. If it go down, put 200 more and chill. Buy when it's red. Don't buy when it's green. When it's green, that's everybody gonna get excited and start selling into strength. You sell when it's green. Right? When it starts to go up, that's when you sell a little bit if you want to sell. But I don't want to sell shit. I want to wait until fucking 10 years from now and see what my investment has produced me. I don't want to, I'm up $1,000 and fucking sell. That shit dumb. I don't buy it to sell for 1,000. I'm looking for a fucking chunk, man. I want 100, 200,000. Then I sell. Then I'm going to go pick up Barbie Girl Tina and fucking True Essence and Dawn Mooney and Ash Scarrow and Black. And we going to go get a fucking vacation beach house and turn the fuck up out that bitch. You feel me? And if I got my 100,000, y'all might have y'all 100,000. We out here fucked up. All right, we gonna blow 20 bands, bring that 80 bands back to the table and invest in something else and do it again. That's what I'm talking about. And how we get the money again? Off of trash, off of throwaway money. That's what I'm talking about. That's what we need to do. Buy when it's red, yes. Buy when it's blood in the street. Biz is going to rescue us. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'm going to do it. I'm going to die trying. I'm telling you guys, I'm going to die trying. The same way I come on here and show you this fucking account when it's down. Everybody, I don't care. I'm down. Hey, I still been buying. Like, right? If you look at my account details, it'll show you the last day I bought some. January 3rd. Look at that. You think I'm playing? January 3rd, January 3rd, January 3rd, January 3rd, December 28th. Right? Look at this shit. I'm constantly buying. December 23rd. Look, you think it's a game? I'm just constantly buying. It tell you the dates that I buy. Look at this. Consistency, right? It can go back. Let's see how it won't. Man, I've been buying this shit for like 2 years. Just keep buying and look at the money I'm putting in here. When you see the green, that means I've made a deposit, right? When you see the red, it don't mean that I sold. It means that I bought, right? See the deposit, I deposit money in there. Then I bought some, right? I put $75 and then I bought in pieces. Like I'm telling you, I'm not just fucking coming on here lying, right? I bought 70, boom, boom, boom. Split that $75 into these purchases, right? And then here go the next deposit. $100. Split it up again, right? On this date, right? Here go the next deposit. I might have got a nice check that week, and I put in $250. Fuck it, right? That's how much a pair of Jordans cost. Let me put some money in this bitch. Deposit. Then look what I did. I split those buys up. Buy, right? And then here go another deposit, $125. You see? $100. I only had $100 that week. My light bill or my bills must have been due. I had to pay my bills and shit first. I got kids. But when I got the throwaway money, here it go. You see it? $100. Right? $50. Look at that. $50. $125. $200. Oh shit, they go $400. $27. Come on, man. Right? And then it makes up to this, right? The me keep doing that over time. And then you can see my ownership right here. I got 4,104 shares of this company. That means, let me tell you what that means. That means every time this bitch go up $1, I make $4,000. Every time it go down $1, I lose $4,000, right? So my average price is $4.50. So that means out of the whole time I've been buying it, the average price that I've paid has been $4.52, right? So that's why I'm down 10 grand, is because the stock price is down $2.40 from where I bought it at. So remember, every dollar is $4 grand. So if I'm down $2, that'll put me down 8 grand plus the 50 cent, whatever the fuck that is. That'll give you this $9,000 I'm down, right? Bizcoin will be, hey, Barbie girl, you know I can make my own. DeMarco Henry, appreciate you, bro. Hell yeah. Glad I'm looking out for the world, people. One love, man. I appreciate you too. I'm looking out for us because y'all, man, come on, man. Y'all got kids too. Don't nobody fucking care about us. We gotta care about ourselves. They don't fuck around and let me crack the code, bruh. I done cracked the code on these motherfuckers, bruh. I bought a house out of this shit, bruh. This is why I'm telling you guys. I got a fucking $500,000 house over here that I'm from the street. I ain't supposed to have this fucking property. My neighbors look at me like, what the fuck? How the fuck this motherfucker? Everybody around me don't look like me. They don't talk like me. They don't come from where I come from. It's no reason I'm supposed to be where I'm at except for investing. I'm telling you guys this shit, right? Everybody, it's more than one way to skin a cat. Some people are more business savvy. They understand how to get businesses and shit. But what I know about this investing is if I had a business, I would use the profits and invest those because I understand the power of investing. I turned $5,000 into like $80,000. I'm not playing, man. I sold it, put money down on a house. My kids in here walking around right now looking at me. My daughter, she in here fucking around in the kitchen. What you doing, princess? Nothing. You know about investing, baby? How you know? Because of me. Because you ain't gonna fucking know. Nobody else gonna teach you. She be laughing at me. She be like, you gotta get some Bitcoin. Right? But guess what? At least she know about it. Right? And what you is? 12? I hate keeping counting your age. What you is, baby? 12? You getting too big. But she gonna thank me when she 25. She gonna say, my daddy got me this. I could take this money and go buy me a car to start my life off with. By then, she gonna have the knowledge to understand what investing really is. And she might take the money that I leave for her and invest that shit. You get it? Because I done told her the game. And she saw, yo, my dad did this shit. I could do this shit. Same shit. It don't take a rocket scientist. Appreciate the free game, bro. Bro, I appreciate you guys for looking out. I appreciate you guys. The United States government Don DeMoody, appreciate the United States government have been giving out billions of chip manufacturers to grow the chip industry in America. The long term, it looks like the chip industry is going to grow in the long term. You talking about microchips? Well, I agree. Microchips. You talking about like shit like they put in the Tesla? It's a big company called Nvidia, right? We could look that up. Nvidia is what is Nvidia? How you spell that shit? NVDA right there. Nvidia. This is okay. You know Tesla's got that dumbass screen in them, right? And that dumbass screen tell the Tesla where to go and all that shit. Well, the chip they put in that shit is made by this company right here, Nvidia, right? They make the chips for your fucking video games and shit like that. This company here, right? The market cap is 370 billion. Remember I told you Apple is the biggest in the fucking game? You ain't gonna see no market cap high as Apple. The second market cap, I think it's want to say Microsoft is the second biggest one. Meta is up there too, right? So let's see some news. See, this what she talking about. Super microcomputer charges ahead in tough business climate. What is super microcomputer? How do we get your help? How do we help you get your own Bitcoin name? Hey, Barbie, on some real shit, we can start a goddamn cryptocurrency. Anybody can start a cryptocurrency, right? I need to look into that, how you start your own coin, because fucking Draco hit me with that Bitcoin shit. That shit is hard. That shit sound hard. If I have my own cryptocurrency, it's just like, but I gotta be fair with it, because what we would do is start a. It's like starting a coin, right? And then you sell it to people, and then of course, by me starting it, say I put 10,000 coins out, right, and I kept 5,000 of those coins, and then the price skyrocket, and I sell all my coins, that shit'll make the whole shit crash. That's bad business. You don't want to do that, right? If I had those 10,000 coins and I kept 5,000, I would want to keep those 5,000 in a safe, so people would know, yo, Biz ain't gonna just dump on us, right? So say I have 5,000 coins and that shit blast off and went to $1,000, and I sold all my goddamn coins, being as though I had the majority of the coins, it would cause the whole shit to collapse. And that's not a good project, right? That's like, they call that a rug pull, right? They call that a rug pull. They have those too in crypto, but that's a scam. I wouldn't want to scam the people. I would want to have a legitimate coin that has some real life use, you know, something that we could build on. But that's a way you got to get in contact with developers and shit like that. It goes like with you could do it on the Ethereum network. Ethereum is the second the second largest cryptocurrency out there is Ethereum, right? You got Bitcoin, Ethereum, and those are the top two big dogs. The rest of them, they be like shit coins. So like, look, we could go at crypto, right? It's gonna bring up the cryptocurrency. These are the top ones right here. You got USTD. This is pegged to $1. That's why you see it at 99 cents. It's pegged to $1. Dollar. Look, Binance, that you can buy cryptos on Binance. You got XRP, and then you got Dogecoin. You see ADA, Cardano. That's another crypto, right? All of these are projects people made and created, right? You got Shiba Inu. That's the one I got. You seen in my portfolio, Shiba Inu. If this bitch hit a penny, I'm gonna be a rich motherfucker. That's some real shit. I got 500 million of these dumbass little tokens, right? If that shit hit a penny, I'm gonna be a rich motherfucker. You got Litecoin, you got Avalanche. All of these are your cryptocurrencies. Remember, cryptocurrency is not tied to any company. That's the biggest difference between cryptocurrencies and stocks, right? The stock market is an actual business that you can see. That's why people invest in the stock market. People are skeptical on cryptocurrencies because cryptocurrency, you investing into a project that's the biggest backer in the cryptocurrency is the community, right? Only reason why Bitcoin goes up in value is because the community wants it to go up in value, right? The people put a lot of trust in Bitcoin as a blockchain, right? It's no company called Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin is a token for the community. All of these cryptocurrencies are community tokens, right? So it's only as strong as the community is that's backing the token, right? When you got Home Depot or Apple or Microsoft that's an actual working business, they have to report to their shareholders and shit like that. Then you know, okay, I'm investing in Microsoft, the business. That's an actual, I can go to Microsoft and look at my product. You can't look at a Bitcoin. There's no Bitcoin to look at. It's all digital, right? If you could just think like right now, I'm watching how it's places you go, they don't accept cash, right? Everything is becoming more and more digital, right? Everything, you use your fucking credit card, you just scan it. You can fucking go pay for shit with your phone. You know, they taking money and making it digitalized, right? That's the back of Bitcoin. The same type of shit. So if you could see where you go to the gas pump, bro, I went to the gas pump today and paid with my phone at the pump. I just put my phone at the fucking pump. That shit turned on and I pumped my shit. Nobody exchanged, no currency. What? That's all digital money in the air. That's what Bitcoin is. It's digital gold, right? People buy gold. They invest in gold and silver. Well, Bitcoin is the digital version of gold. That's why it got all this fucking value. Biz, have you heard something about banks with no tellers with it? Yes, that's called a fintech bank, right? I'll show you one, Dawn. Appreciate you bringing that up, right? Boom. Biz, have you heard about that? Yes, ma'am. They call it fintech banks, right? So you have, it's a bank right now called SoFi, right? You're going to look at SoFi. Boom. That's that white boy that owns shit. His name, Jerome Powell. Look. SOFI. SoFi Technologies. This is a bank. I have the credit card. I have a bank account with them. It's not brick and mortar, no teller, no nothing. You can apply for the loan on your app. The bank, the SoFi is a beast. Look at this fuck boy. Hey, facts. Don't start that shit over here, bro. Sit your dumb ass down and learn something, my nigga. Right? I ain't gonna block you because you got kids. Right? And I want you to understand the information I'm saying, my nigga. So please, we could argue on somebody else's channel. Just take a fucking seat and learn something. All right, my nigga? I appreciate it, bro. You don't even gotta type. I'm gonna let you slide. You can say all that shit you want, but just chill. Don't interrupt the chat with that fuck shit. If you want to talk fuck shit, we could go on Barbie Girl channel and argue or whatever. But right now, I want to teach you something. Just have a little respect for me, dog. I got you. And then we could argue and shit. You could learn from me even though I'm a pussy, right? That could be like that. But let's just learn. You know? Fuck boy ass nigga. But anyway, all right, so SoFi, this is a fintech bank. This is a bank where it's $4.62 a share. This is one of the fastest growing banks in the world, right? And you can't go to the bank. You got to download the app on your phone, right? You go on your phone and you download SoFi. Go in the app store, you put SoFi, SOFI. You seen that, right? And you could be a customer of the bank, or you could go on Webull and buy some SoFi, right? And become a shareholder of SoFi, right? And then slowly average into the bank. But you want to look at they got news, right? They got student loans and shit, right? We could go look at the news. Student level loan of this word without debt relief, Fed, whatever. I don't want to talk about that, but we could talk about it. Fuck it, right? If Joe Biden, they talking about the loans, it's a bank. This is one of the fastest growing fintech banks, right? That's what it is. It's a fintech bank. Like Cash App is fintech, right? Cash App is a fintech. SoFi is a fintech. SoFi is one of the I have the credit card for SoFi, and I have a checking account with them, and I have a checking account with PNC. PNC is becoming more fintech. That's what it is. It's like all of this shit is digitalized. Bitcoin started all this shit. Think about it. BlackRock buying Bitcoin. Everybody understand the world is they're going to have a digital dollar coming soon. You're going to have a digital dollar pulling up on the scene where they take that cash out of existence. You know what I'm saying? And everything will be good when it comes to that. Right? So we could go back, look at something else. SoFi more profitable than you think. Let's see what this article say. When it's talking about a company being a profitable company. Well, how do I get this shit off the screen? I don't want to see this shit down here. I be hating that shit. This is gonna ask me to become a member. You see, I don't buy all this sucker shit. I don't jump into that shit. All right. We want to talk about SoFi. Let's get an article where we can see what is SoFi. Let me see. We're gonna go in the search engine and we're gonna look up SoFi. This shit always seems to amaze me right here. This not look at this shit. As we've been talking, we just losing more and more money. You want to keep saving money, you tripping. Because you know in 10 years your money gonna be. Just think about it. Back in the day, how much houses used to be, right? So we go here and look up SoFi as a company, see what it is. Or we could just look up FinTech Bank. FINTECH. FinTech Bank. I'm going to say what is. Take that S off. What is a FinTech bank? Fully regulated bank. What is a FinTech company? FinTech is for financial technology. That's what it stands for. Financial technology is called a term. Man. Let's see what this say. We're going to get it right. What is FinTech? FinTech, think back for a moment. Blah, blah, blah. You realize FinTech is a personal profession. We're going to skim through this shit. Basically, there go what I told you. SoFi. Look, right in the front. Right? You can go on SoFi. Everything is digital. It's no bank. It's no like Bank of America, none of that shit. This is what it is. And I love SoFi. I have the credit card. Bro, this shit is like what it stands for is social finance, right? It's almost like Facebook, but with your bank account. This shit tracks my housing value. It tracks my credit score. It tracks it gives me news what's going on in the fucking market. It has you could buy stock on this shit. This company, this fucking app right here, you can buy shares on SoFi to some major companies, right? I go on SoFi, they have the investment portion, and all of it is digital, right? No tellers, no nothing. What that means, they make more money because they don't have to pay these fucking bank tellers. They don't have to build buildings. You know, they don't have to have a fucking branch where you go in and it's open every day, paying light bills and shit. Less overhead, right? They make most of their money off interest, right? The interest that they charge the companies from borrowing money from the student loans. And everybody's getting scared that the student loans not going to be paid because of the donut shop. But the donut shop is not going to affect them, in my opinion, because when the government forgives it, they forgive your loan, but they pay the bank. They're one of the biggest ones in the world. SoFi right at the top. I encourage you to look into that shit because I'm telling you, I got one. They gave me like a $15,000 credit card when I signed up with SoFi because I got my is a FinTech bank too. Monzo, what's she talking about? Monzo, is it on this list? I don't see Monzo, but she knows. Ascaro probably know. If whatever you hear on here, I want you guys to go look it up for yourself, right? What is it? Monzo is a FinTech bank too. They don't have physical office. Everything is done online, digital, or customer service phone call. All right, that's one. Monzo, remember, Ascaro is overseas. Ha, that's another one of them Patron shots. All right, so look. I'm going to drop the link if anybody want to get up here and talk. Let me see. Copy. Sis in the building. Appreciate you for pulling up, Sis. Sis know what's up. Sis help me get this shit together. Peace. Boom. That's the link right there. Put the link in here. Sis funny as shit. Lonnie and Sis, y'all funny as shit. I'm out of that shit. I ain't got nothing to do with that shit. I fuck with both of y'all. Right? I ain't got to not like one because of the other. Sis, my boy, Lonnie, she cool. We gonna rock out just like that. Sis in the building. Ascaro, you in the building too. So when all of you guys understand that fintech is going to be the new wave, right? It's the new wave. If you pay attention, Bank of America have an app. All of these fucking banks got apps, and they all going more digitalized. Then we go back to that Bitcoin shit that they talk about. When I got to pull this back up, man, because more people just came in the chat. I want people to see this, right? When I put this up here, let me see. Bitcoin is a joke. It's right there. Boom. All right. So Sis came in here. We got fucking Dawn DeMoody in here. I want you guys to see this, right? Back in 2013, they said Bitcoin was a joke. As you see the date on this article, November 6th. Come on, bitch. Why you put this up on the screen? Get this shit out of here. I didn't ask for that, right? They want to fuck me up. There you go. November 6th, 2013. This is the article that I read. Bitcoin is a joke. And it came down here. It said a few weeks ago it was above $100. Today it's over $260. Right? And this guy, what he said when it was 260, I'm not totally sure if I called it a bubble, but I have spoken negatively, and I still say that I think it's a joke. Right? He called it a joke when it was 260. It went from $100 to $260, which is 160% increase. And this motherfucker said, yo, it's a joke. And now we looking at the price of the damn Bitcoin sitting at goddamn 16,000, and people say it's crashing because it went up to 67,000. And remember, it was $100. This shit was less than a penny when it started, right? So it's not going down, it's going up, but it's going up slowly over time. And when you get those pops, those extreme pops, that's called excitement. People get excited, they see something going up, and they like to pile money on top of it. And then you got to remember the people that got in the beginning, they're making millions of dollars, so they're selling. You know, they already had their waiting period. Right now, I'm building up my cash flow for the next run. On that next bull run, I'm going to start slowly selling into the power. Into the run, I'm going to sell a little bit at a time as it's going up like that. And then reposition myself, wait for it to crash again, and then I'm going to start slowly buying again the next time. The next time it take off and come down, it might stop at like 25,000 on the low. And people going to say the same thing. It's crashing. Right? But now it's 25,000. Remember, it started at lower than that. So you guys already see that. Black coin. We're going to get a black coin. Sis coin. Yes. So remember, Lady Love in the building. I see you. They called Bitcoin a joke, right? And then when you come over here, hold on. I want you to see this right here. The biggest investment firm. I'm glad you guys pulling up. The biggest investment firm just said today, right? This news is today. I ain't fucking print this. BlackRock, which is the world's largest asset manager, is adding Bitcoin as an eligible investment to its flagship global allocation fund. Everybody know the flagship means the best, one of the best funds that they have. All right, they adding Bitcoin, which is one of the most preferred vehicles for ordinary and passive investors. So BlackRock, the world's largest asset manager, is now saying Bitcoin is okay. We're going to buy it, and we're going to put it in our $15 billion fund. So why the fuck you don't own it? Why the fuck you don't buy some? If they going to buy it. If BlackRock, the big dogs, say, yo, Bitcoin is all right, we about to put it in one of our funds, and you sitting over here just watching, fuck that shit. I'm buying a little bit at a time. Everybody got a Cash App. If you scroll over, it's a section where it say Bitcoin. Biz is not telling you go put $1,000 in that shit. That's not what I'm doing. I'm telling you throw away money. You understand? $10, $25. Do like me. Slowly over time. Add to that shit. Don't take a fucking $10,000 that you got saved up for 5 years and go buy Bitcoin. And if you do that, I'm going to say, yo, you dumb as fuck. You Biz, I thought you said buy Bitcoin. Yo, shut the fuck up. I said average slowly over time. That way, when it goes down, you don't worry about it because it's not money that you really needed, that you care about. Make sure your bills is paid. Hopefully, you guys understand what the fuck I'm saying, right? Whatever you could afford, $25 this week. I'm gonna buy a little Bitcoin. right? And then fuck it. If it go to zero, so what? You didn't care about the money. That's what I'm talking about. If you make a little bit more, you could put a $200 a week, right? Imagine that. How far that could go, right? If you just putting $200 a week into Bitcoin, what's going to happen in the next 10 years? While they saying it's a joke and it's crashing today, 10 years from now, that bitch at $100,000, $150,000, and you got you a Bitcoin because you've been buying a little bit at a time. Now you got a whole Bitcoin that you paid average price maybe $20,000 for. The shit worth $150 now. And guess what? They're going to say it's crashing again when it always do that. That's how they make news, you know? So anybody have any questions? I put the link in the chat. If somebody want to join the panel or have anything to discuss or bring up some type of topic, we can open it up for whatever y'all want to talk about too. Y'all can talk some bullshit if y'all want to. Whatever y'all want to talk about. Did I put the link in here? What did Nene say? Biz, I'm listening to this great info. Thank you so much. No, thank you, Nene, for pulling up and support. That without you guys, this is no fucking show. Without you guys, I have nobody to talk to. I can't talk to myself. I might as well go talk to my kids and tell my kids this shit, right? You guys make the show. You guys, that's why I appreciate you guys for pulling up. And that's why I don't come on so often, because it's only but so much time you guys want to hear about this shit, right? Nobody want to hear about this shit all the time. I feel like if I slowly get it into your brains, then you will understand, and your kids will understand. And that's how we make the ball roll with this investing shit. Not only for Bitcoin, but for all these other assets. Remember, everybody go download Webull. This is not my app. I don't get nothing for it. This is for your kids. This is your kids, your family. You need to get this app right here. It's called Webull, right? Robinhood is another one. Robinhood has Bitcoin. Right? Robinhood has all of these companies I'm talking about, right? Where's the Yahoo Finance tab I had up here? I'm going to take some of these tabs off because I had a bunch of tabs. That national shit is crazy, right? Everybody remember that right here, this is important. It's coming out January 12th, 8:30 in the morning. They don't talk about this shit in the hood. None of your rappers know this is coming out. None of your hood niggas know nothing about this. The consumer price index, right? That's CPI data. That's the numbers that's got to deal with your consumerism, the people that's spending all the money, right? That's the numbers that shows whether we inflating or deflating, right? We are in inflationary period. So the inflationary numbers are coming out on 8:30, January 12th. That's this week. That's why Biz is on, because this is important for the economy. The economy is going to move the markets, right? So if you're invested in the stock market, you need to understand what the fuck is happening with the CPI data. That's why I'm on right now, because of this. This is telling me, yo, Biz, I think you should come on and talk to people, the people that want to invest, because this is major. If you're not yet invested, right, wait to see the numbers. Wait to see how the market reacts to these numbers. I want you guys to pay attention on January 12th, right? Look at the stock market. It's going to make a move based off of this. Then you will understand, yo, this shit is real, right? This shit is literally real. Without you putting $1 in this shit, watch what happens 8:30 in the morning on January 12th. You're either going to see a positive move strongly to the upside or a negative move to the downside. Guess what you do if it goes down? Buy that shit. Please listen to me, yo. Please listen to me. If you see that shit go down, I'm buying, because it's going to go back the fuck up. If I see it make a strong move up, I'm not buying shit, because that is the setup for the roller coaster that go back down. You want to buy on weakness. When I see a bad news, yo, when they do bad shit in the news, that's when it's time for the investor to come in and buy shit, right? The gambler buys when he see green, right? That's what everybody else do. They buy when they see green. I'm not everybody else. I'm doing the opposite of these motherfuckers. That's why I make the money. Because when I see, yo, damn, people overreacting. When they had the war in Ukraine, right, and Russia start dropping all them bombs and shit, stock market went down like a motherfucker. Biz came in there and bought that shit. It got me fucked up because I get more money. I get more for the low. I know the sun come up. I bet you the sun come up in the morning. They keep talking all this scary sucker shit. The sun is coming up in the morning. This is the doom and gloom, but eventually the skies will be lit up with sunshine. The rain will go away, and you're going to wish you bought this shit. But that'll be the time when most people start buying the shit like a fucking idiot, right? You buy when there's blood in the street. That's a famous quote from Warren Buffett. Let's see if I could pull up Warren Buffett quote. I put the link if anybody want to jump up here and talk to me. We could. Where fucking this dummy at? We could talk to this dummy. You still in here, fuck boy over feelings? Coming over here talking shit. I dropped the link for your dumb ass. Let me see. Warren Buffett. WARREN. Warren Buffett quotes right here. Boom. Someone is sitting in the shade today because someone planted a tree a long time ago. Price is what you pay. Value is what you get. Risk comes from not knowing what you're doing. Rule number 1, never lose money. Rule number 2, never forget rule number 1. This is Warren Buffett, the boss, right? Reason why I call him the boss, because he's the best ever do it. He's the greatest investor of all time. He started buying stocks when he was a young man, like 11, 12 years old. His dad was buying them for him. And he started reading up on it and doing research. I think he's worth, we could look at his net worth. Let me see, images. I want his quotes. I want some of his quotes. 15 best of all time, right? This is the boss, big dog, white boy. Look at him. He got more money than any rapper you ever want to think about. But this is what they train us to do. Look at rappers. These are the type of people I be looking at, right? I want the money. I want the big money. I want to see what the fuck is this nigga doing? What is he doing? What is this dude doing? I want to know. Right? So I'm looking into what the fuck, how he live, because he got the money. This motherfucker got his own stock on the stock market. Let me see. Top 15. They always a dumbass article. You're dealing with a lot of silly people in the marketplace. It's like a great big casino, and everyone else is boozing. If you can stick with Pepsi, you should be okay. So basically saying everybody in the market drinking alcohol and being drunk as fuck. If you could just stick with drinking Pepsi and don't get drunk and over fucking react, you could make money. Stick with Pepsi, basically. Where's that fucking quote he said? He said, when there's blood in the street, you buy. How did he say it? His quote. This is one of the big dogs. After 25 years of buying, fuck what he talking about right there. He talking about Charlie. We felt the only value in stock forecasts is to make a fortune tellers look good. Even now, Charlie, and now I continue. Fuck. Charlie Munger is one of his boys. Here we go. In the bull market means when it go up. One must avoid the era of preening the duck that quacks boastfully after a torrential rainstorm, thinking that his paddling skills have caused it to rise in the world. A right-thinking duck would instead compare its position after the downpour to that of the other ducks in the pond. Wonder what the fuck that mean. I have to read that and understand it a little bit better. I'm gonna look at, what is the quote he said? Investors should remember. No. Well, anybody want to talk? I'm gonna just type in the goddamn quote. I know what it is. Anybody else want to come up here and talk? Let me see if somebody hit the link. Fuck boy, you hit the link? Come in here talking about. Let me see. I'm gonna drop the link one more time. Invite, copy, boom. Paste. That's the link right there. If anybody want to come up. I think I put it in. Did it come in? Yeah, it's right there. My perception of stick with Pressy means don't go crazy. Right, exactly. Exactly. This is the greatest one to do it of all time. His name Warren Buffett, man. He the big dog. He is the best. I mean, his net worth is ridiculous, right? Warren Buffett quotes, here you go. Be greedy, right here. That's it right there. Here you go. What he say? He said, be fearful when others are greedy. Be greedy when others are fearful, right? He's telling you to do the opposite of the market. So when the market go down, that's when others are fearful. That's when you supposed to be greedy, right? And you be scared. You get scared when the shit start going up. That's when you be fearful, because that's how the market work. When normal people, when they see something going up, they want to jump in and, it's going to go up forever. That's bullshit. It's going to go up, but you don't know how long it's going to go up. It's somebody going to get stuck holding the bag. It's just like, what's that game that everybody sit down in? I think it's called musical chairs. That's it. When motherfucker go around, somebody going to get left standing up with their ass. You know what I'm saying? Standing up. Right? One motherfucker going to be the winner. Out of everybody that play musical chairs, it's only one motherfucker the winner, right? So you want to be the one that's buying when everybody else is scared, because that means you get a better price. You don't give a fuck I don't give a fuck what happened in the world. I want a better price. I want the better price. So they could drop as many fucking bombs as they want and tank the shit out the market. That's when I'm going to come in like, yo, let me get some of that for that low. Right? I do not want to buy when everybody else is buying, because when everybody else is buying, they are pushing the price up higher and higher and higher. And then I come in at that high price and buy at a high fucking price. And then when it crashes, I'm crying. Right? That's not how we want to do things. We want to buy at the lowest possible point we can. That's why we dollar cost averaging, and we don't put all our money in at one time. We average our money in looking for the lows, right? I'm looking for the lows. As long as you're buying a good company with good fundamentals and good foundation for future growth, right? Then you don't care where the price go, because you believe in a long-term outlook on the company, right? Or the cryptocurrency, right? That's when you don't give a fuck if the price go down. So I want to buy more. And outside influences have a big repercussions on the stock market, because the stock market is a liquid asset, right? That means all I got to do is push sell and I can sell my shit, right? When you got a houses are not that liquid. It's like an illiquid asset. What I mean by that is you can't just sell it at a drop of a dime. Anybody that owns a house know if you put your house on the market, it's going to take 60 to 90 days for somebody to come and buy that shit, right? Versus a stock, you can sell it today, because they drop a bomb, everybody could go push sell, right? It's like the market is irrational, right? Everybody could just sell at one time, which causes prices to go down. That's when you come in and you buy it, the savvy investor. So anybody else got any questions with credit or anything? I see nobody hit the link. It's all right. We cool. I don't want to take you guys' time up too much longer. I appreciate you for stopping through. That's all love, all respect. You know what I'm saying? Y'all hit the like button if y'all didn't already. We've been in here an hour and 45 minutes. Anybody got anything to say about any company y'all see or anything? Anything y'all want to talk about before I get up out of here? And remember, January 12th, this Thursday is coming up, CPI data, Consumer Price Index. And that's pretty much it. We want to know what happens with those numbers. I challenge you guys that are in here, to make sure you pay attention on January 12th at 8:30 in the morning. Look up, just type in CPI data and see what the fuck going on. Don't let these people keep doing this shit behind your back. Do this shit on your own, right? Biz said the CPI data coming out. Let me see what he talking about. And then you're going to see the fucking market react to that shit. You're going to be like, damn, this motherfucker was right. The goddamn market went up. Or you're going to be like, damn, the CPI came in fucked up, so the market went down. Then you start understanding what causes the market to react the way it does, right? That's why I don't come on every day. A lot of people come on every day talking about this shit because they just want views and shit. I don't care about it. I got kids and shit. When are you coming back? I'll probably come back this week, because I'm gonna give an update on what happened, with the CPI data, right? I'm gonna give an update on what were the numbers and what happened in the market to let people know that what's going on. Then they're probably gonna have the interest rate numbers come out when they hike or raising the interest rate. But in the meantime, you guys download Webull, right? If you want to get some stocks, they have Bitcoin on Webull, but if you don't, you could buy Bitcoin on Cash App, right? Everybody has a fucking Cash App. Just look. It'll show you how to buy Bitcoin on the damn app, on the Cash App you have. You can download crypto.com. That's where you get all your cryptocurrencies. And just, you have to take one step, right? Like, it's a kid on my son's basketball team. He has like a bad upbringing and shit. His dad is locked up. His mom just kind of like didn't want to deal with him. And he's living with his grandmother. And he's a good basketball player, right? He's a street baller, and he's got a bad attitude, man. He be disrespecting the coaches and stuff like that. You know, they suspended him, and I see a future with this kid because he's kind of tall and shit. You know what I'm saying? He's like, you know, he's linky. He's got a nice little build and shit. So yesterday I saw him. I said, "Hey, man, come here." He jumped in the car with me. I told him, "Bruh, don't nobody give a fuck about your problems, man. You can't be fucking taking that shit out on everybody else. You use that shit as motivation, right? You use that shit as motivation. All the people that turn their back on you, man, you use that shit to better yourself, right? You prove these motherfuckers wrong. You're not dead, dog. So all that, you mad because your mother this, you mad because your father in jail. Nigga, don't nobody give a fuck about you. They nobody gonna tell you how I'm gonna tell you because they gonna try to baby your ass. But bro, I'm that dude you was, man. I'm that dude you is right now. I'm that dude. I ain't live with my mother and father, bro. Don't nobody give a fuck about you or your life. You gotta give a fuck about you. You gotta make your grandmother proud. How your grandmother feel? She's spending this money for you to play basketball. You get suspended off the team because you want to act disrespectful to the coach. Fuck that coach. You use that coach in this school as a vessel to get you to the next level. Then you take all that pain that you're going through. You use it as motivation to make you learn the plays, right? The plays on the team, right? To make you successful. You use that shit as driving energy. Don't nobody give a fuck that you had to go through some shit. Everybody got to go through some shit. You might have had to go through. What don't kill you make you stronger. God ain't make no mistake, bro. He ain't put more on you than you could bear. You can bear the shit. That's why you going through the shit. So I don't want to hear that sucker shit. You coming up, oh, pity my ass. You take that shit and he was like, man, appreciate you for talking to me. Nobody talked to me like that. Bruh, I'm telling you the real shit. Now let me drop your ass off home. And I dropped his ass off home. And I had a long talk with him. Right? The kids, man. We have to do things for our kids. You know? So, yeah, I see his potential, and I see that he was acting out because of bullshit. Oh, my dad is in jail. Bruh, what the fuck that got to do with you? What the fuck that got to do with you, your dad in jail? Nothing. Make him proud. Use that fucking pain he not there, and you do the goddamn shit right. Don't nobody give a fuck about what's going on with you, bruh. Straight up. Fuck the coach. Oh, I don't like the coach. Motherfucker, you need this coach. How you gonna go up to who you think if somebody looking at you, who they gonna go ask? Your coach. They gonna ask him what kind of kid you are. And then what he gonna say? You a fucking jackass. Right? He gonna say you a jackass, bruh. And what the school gonna say? I don't want to deal with him. You ain't even gonna know that they was looking at you because you worry about this coach and who you like. No matter who you like. I told him, you go give him that. Shock his ass. You play mind games with this motherfucker. Fuck him. Don't let him stop what you doing. Right? If you can't get along with that coach, ain't no coach you gonna get along with. Right? This man shit. And I seen him and I'm like, damn, all he got is fucking women around him. He ain't got nobody to, man, get your ass in the car and talk to me. Fuck these women all around you and all these people that's just going baby you to death. Get your ass in this car and you sit right here with me and I'm going to tell your ass what time it is from a man's perspective. And I don't want to see you out there pouting and putting your head down, walking past your teammates without giving them dap. You dap everybody up. Because I believe in you. Right? That's all he needed to hear. Right? I believe in you. Fuck who don't believe in you. I believe in you. And fuck me, you need to believe in you. That's some real shit, right? Nobody is gonna give a fuck what happened to you. You gotta understand that. That's why I'm telling you this shit about this investing shit. Cause don't nobody give a fuck about you or your kids. You have to make this conscious decision to say, yo, I'm gonna try to do this shit, right? Cause that's what happened with my credit. I didn't always have good credit. I thought that was some only white people could do. I didn't realize I could get this score. I got 800 score. These people call me sir and shit. They be sending, man, my son, he got paperwork in the mail from colleges. Nothing to do with basketball. I was shocked. He got like 7 or 8 letters in the mail for academics. They talking about, we wouldn't want your kid to come here because he got good grades and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? We worry about basketball, but I always told him you have to do good in school or you can't play basketball. This motherfucker on the honor roll every time. He just took a test or something. After this test came through, this motherfucker got all type of letters coming in the house from colleges and shit. I told him, put them shits down. You ain't even a senior yet. You only a junior. And these motherfuckers asking for you to come. Just chill. You know what I'm saying? It'll get greater later. They ain't got nothing to do with basketball, though. Shit is crazy. Right? So I'm proud of these kids, and I know that these kids need guidance. And when I see I can fit in, he's a black kid too, right? And I saw that. What I'm supposed to do? Watch him just destroy himself, worried about somebody feeling sorry for him? Shit is crazy, man. These bums out here, they used to be little kids. Remember that everybody call you special. And when you grow up, what happened to your specialness? That shit just wear off, right? I told my kids, man, that shit is trash. You ain't fucking special. You everybody else. Because you see these bums, at one point they was special. Oh, you so special. Special what? You better make yourself something. Ain't no fucking special. If it's special, who the fuck paying my special bills? Who the fuck doing this special shit? I'm so special. I'm special. What happened to that? That shit stop when you get a certain age. You ain't fucking special. You got to make yourself somebody in this world. I always told my kids that shit. Both of them on the honor roll. You ain't going to just get that honor roll shit. You got to put that work in. Your specialness ain't going to get you shit. I hate to hear somebody say that shit to a kid. I'm like, yo, you fucking tricking this kid. You tricking them. All these bums out here, they was babies at one point. They was special too. Right? You got to make yourself something. You got to take the narrative and change your life. You have to do this, right? Nobody's going to do it for you. So you can be special all you want. Special don't pay no fucking bills. Special don't get your ass no car. Special don't get your mortgage paid, your light bill paid. You got to put some fucking work in. You got to make yourself special. I'm special because what I do makes me special, not because I am just special. I hate that shit. When people tell kids that shit be driving me crazy, right? So you guys take it easy, you know. Oh, Lady Love, I'm definitely gonna keep checking on him. He on my son team. My son laughed with me today about it. He said, "Daddy, we was at practice, and the coach said something to him, and he said, 'Yes, coach,' and he started laughing. He said, 'Man, he listening to you.'" Yeah, and every time I see him, I'm going to tell him, I'm proud of you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Keep it up. Because he ain't got nobody tell him that. His dad locked up. His mom gave up on him. That's why he living with his grandmother. Right? He living with his grandmother. They from North Carolina. He out here with me. He out here around here with his grandmother. What his grandmother going to do? You know what grandma do. Grandma going to spoil you. That's what grandma do. So she not going to get on his neck, and she an older woman. God don't make no mistake. God put his ass right where he need to be. Knew he was going to be right in my vicinity so I could see him and put my eyes on him. I know this kid, but he ended up in my area where I could look at him. Hey, come here, little nigga. I talk to him like that. Hey, man, get your little ass in this car. Why? Because he's fucking 17 years old. He's not a little 3-year-old. Hey, man, sit your ass down right here. Talking to him like that. He laughing like, yo, your dad cool as shit. Man, shut the fuck up. Right? That's how I talk to my kids. Straight up. No, nobody gonna give you shit. When are you returning? Dawn, I'll probably come back. Probably this CPI data coming out Thursday. I want you guys to look at it on your own. I'll probably come back either Thursday or Friday. I need to check my son's basketball schedule, make sure, because he has games at nighttime. So sometimes it'd be hard. Oh shit, it's 12:30. Man, we just be losing track of time doing this shit. I'll be back probably Thursday or Friday. At the latest Saturday, but Thursday the news is gonna come out. The move will be made Thursday. Hey, look, let me show you something. This was gonna happen, right? I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen before it happens, so you could be like, "What the fuck?" Look, this was gonna happen, right? Watch. I want you guys to check and see if I'm lying. Wednesday evening and Wednesday to Thursday morning, you're gonna see the market start to go up. Why? In anticipation of the news. So the market's going to start to go up. When the news comes out, the market going to go down. And then it's going to go back up in the end of the day. Watch what I tell you. Because I've been watching this shit happen the whole time. They call it buy the rumor, sell the news. So we're buying the rumor of CPI data. When the news of the data come out, you sell it. That's when it goes down. Then after you sell, the sell-off, then the real investors come and buy. So we want to buy, if you're going to buy anything on Thursday, you want to wait until around 10:30, 11 o'clock. Then you'll get a good deal around that time because the move will already be done happen, right? 8:30, the news going to come out, the market going to go down. But leading up into the news, you're going to start see the market going up because it's anticipating the news of CPI data, right? So the market going to start to go up. And then when the news come out, the news is already out. The market's going to go back down. And then that's when the real investors going to come in and buy. This is the same cycle. It always happens. And watch if I'm lying. Watch. I want you guys to put me to the test. On Thursday, look at the fucking market and watch. You're going to say, yo, this shit going up. And you're going to say, man, Biz said it's going to go back down. Then the news going to come out. It's going to go back down. You're going to say, what the fuck? And then that's when you buy. Or you average in. 10:30. Yes, sir. Hey, Black, man. Hey, bruh. Support your kids. Support me. Buy you a share of something, man. You know what I'm saying? Of something you believe in. When the news come out, hey, Barbie girl still in here. She about to go live. Turn on your notification chat. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am, lady love. Black, get you the Webull app. Go on your phone. Get the Webull app, right? You got Cash App. You could buy Bitcoin right on Cash App, brother. Right? You could buy, I want you to buy some companies too. But remember, don't go putting all your money at one time. That's what I will tell you. Because say you put $1,000 in there today and then tomorrow the market crash, you're going to be pissed because you're going to see your money just go down. You're going to be mad as fuck. You're going to be like, yo, what the fuck? But if it goes up, you're going to be happy. That's gambling. Right? You want to average in, right? So if you got $1,000, we're going to break that up into pieces, right? 2, 100, 200, 300, like that. You know what I'm saying? Don't put the whole 1,000 today. Fuck it. I'm slamming that. You fucking playing red and black at the casino. Whatever money you put in there, you don't plan on looking at it again for a few years. You want that shit to ride. You want to continue adding to your investment by watching the news and shit, making sure what's going on. When you see a big thing happen in the economy that has nothing to do with your company, and everything is going down, that's when you start buying a little bit more. You add ownership, right? And then when everything happens to get well again, guess what? You got all the ownership over here in your basket. So when it start going up, let me sell some of this shit, right? You're going to see when the market start going up, you're going to see Biz start selling. You're going to say, damn, Biz selling. Yeah, hell yeah. Because I was buying while everything was crashing, right? So when it goes up, that's time for me to make my profit, right? So say I got 4,000 shares, right? Say my shit go up and double. I might sell half of my shit. That mean I got my money that I put in out, and the rest of this money is play money, right? It's all house money. Just like anything, just like the drug game, it's a double up, right? I'm looking for the double up. When I get the double up, I'm take my money that I put in there out. Now I got a double of my money for free. It's just like the drug game. Everything relates to the drug game. All right. Well, I appreciate y'all pulling up. You know, yeah, I don't think anybody want to talk about anything. You'll see me Thursday or Friday. At the latest Saturday, because my kid doesn't have any games on the weekend. Like today, he didn't have any games. So I will probably come on Saturday, but I want to come on Thursday or Friday because of the CPI data that'll be coming out on Thursday morning. I want to come back and talk about what happened and what did the CPI data actually mean. But if you guys go look at it on your own, you could have some type of idea what the CPI is. It's fucking quick Google search, man. Stop trapping your mind with a bunch of bullshit. Type it in. CPI data. It's going to tell you right away. Boom. And that's all you need to know. CPI data was this. CPI data was that. And then go on about your life. Go back to the fuck shit, whatever. I'll come on and I'll explain it. You know what I'm saying? But I want to see you make some legwork. In the meantime, download Webull, download crypto.com. They're both free to download. It's not going to cost you any money. And then you create an account. And once you create an account, then you have a vessel to buy your shares. Once you buy your share, you're going to be happy that now you own something you never owned before, right? And then we'll be good. So peace out, chat. Salute everybody in the building. I'm about to turn this off. I'm going to go fuck with my son because he just drove a car today. I want to see what he do with this girl, how he treated her, and if he was being nice to her or not. I want to make sure he was being nice to her. He was, because I'm his dad. You know what I'm saying? He better be nice to her. And yeah, man, appreciate you guys for pulling up. And yeah, we're gonna make a change in our kids' lives, and we're gonna each one teach one. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Biz. I'm gonna check it. Yes, CPI data on Thursday. Yep. So, all right, holla at you guys, man. Appreciate y'all.